Could a single coin in your pocket hold the power to change your life? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins, focusing on a piece that's quietly made its way into collectors' dreams. The 1929 no-mint mark Standing Liberty Quarter. Yes, this coin could be worth a fortune, potentially even $1 million under the right circumstances. Let's set the stage. The year was 1929, a time of incredible highs and devastating lows. The Roaring Twenties were coming to an end, and the Great Depression was beginning to cast its long shadow. Amid this turmoil, the U.S. Mint released the Standing Liberty Quarter, a beautiful silver coin designed by Herman A. McNeil. But what sets the 1929 no-mint mark apart? And why is it so incredibly valuable today? First, let's talk about the no-mint mark detail. This means the coin was minted in Philadelphia, as the Philadelphia Mint didn't use mint marks at the time. But here's where it gets interesting. Not all 1929 quarters are created equal. The condition of the coin, known as its grade, is everything when it comes to value. Most 1929 quarters you find will show signs of wear. After all, these coins were in circulation nearly a century ago. But if you're lucky enough to come across one in pristine, uncirculated condition, you're looking at a potential jackpot. Coins graded MS-65 or higher, meaning mint state and virtually flawless, are the ones collectors will pay top dollar for. How much, you ask? Well, hold on to your hats. While a typical 1929 quarter might fetch anywhere from $20 to $100 depending on its grade, a high-grade specimen could sell for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. And in a few rare cases, exceptional examples have been valued close to, wait for it, $1 million. But why? What makes this coin so special? Aside from its historical significance, the allure lies in its rarity. The combination of age, silver content, and the challenge of finding one in top-notch condition has turned the 1929 no-mint mark quarter into a collector's dream. So how can you tell if you have one of these treasures? Check your coin's date first. 1929 is what you're looking for. Then, flip it over and examine its surface. Is Lady Liberty's gown crisp and detailed? Can you see all the fine lines on the eagle's wings? If so, congratulations, you may have something truly special. Before you get too excited though, remember this. If you believe you have a valuable 1929 quarter, have it professionally graded. A certification from a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC can make all the difference in proving its worth. So next time you're sorting through loose change or digging through an old collection, keep an eye out for this hidden gem. It's proof that even the smallest pieces of history can carry the biggest surprises. Who knows? That little coin in your hands could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the fascinating world of rare coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Pocket Coin for more stories just like this one. See you next time, and happy hunting! Imagine holding a simple quarter in your hand, one that looks just like any other coin in your pocket. Now, imagine learning that this very quarter could be worth a staggering $21 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single quarter. In 1973, the United States Mint produced millions of quarters, most of them marked with a little letter indicating where they were made. D for Denver, S for San Francisco, and, occasionally, no mint mark for Philadelphia. But this particular no mint mark quarter is no ordinary coin. Its value doesn't come from its design, rarity, or even an error. It's something much more surprising. So, what makes this 1973 no mint mark quarter so special? Let's unravel the mystery. In the early 1970s, quarters were mass-produced to meet the demands of a growing economy. Most coins were used and forgotten about, handed out as change or dropped into vending machines. But this one slipped through the cracks, hiding its true worth for decades. The key detail? Experts believe that this particular coin may have been part of a special minting or presentation set, possibly intended for high-ranking officials or collectors, and somehow it ended up in circulation. Fast forward to today. This coin surfaced in a private collection, and when its significance was uncovered, it sent shockwaves through the numismatic world. At a recent auction, collectors bid fiercely, driving the price of this single coin to an eye-watering $21 million. That's right, $21 million for a quarter that originally cost just 25 cents. To put that into perspective, that's enough money to buy a luxury yacht, a private jet, or even a small island. So what does this mean for you? Should you go digging through your spare change? Not so fast. While this story is extraordinary, it's also incredibly rare. Most 1973 quarters without a mint mark aren't worth more than their face value unless they're in pristine condition or part of a unique set. But don't let that stop you from looking. You never know what treasures could be hiding in plain sight. Even if you don't find a $21 million quarter, there are plenty of other valuable coins out there waiting to be discovered. Every coin has a story, and sometimes the smallest treasures can hold the biggest surprises. So keep your eyes open, check your change, and who knows, you might just uncover a hidden fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Who knows? They might have a fortune hiding in their pockets too. Thanks for watching and happy hunting. Imagine finding a coin in your pocket that looks like just another piece of loose change, only to discover it could make you a millionaire. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, let me introduce you to the 1965 no-mint mark quarter, a coin so rare and so valuable that it's been rumored to fetch up to $25 million. But wait, what makes this quarter worth so much? After all, millions of quarters were minted in 1965. So what's the big deal about this one? To understand the story, we have to go back to the mid-1960s. In 1965, the United States Mint made a monumental decision. Due to a silver shortage, they switched from minting quarters with 90% silver to a less expensive copper-nickel blend. This marked the end of the silver quarter era. But something extraordinary happened during this transition. A small number of 1,965 quarters were mistakenly minted on 90% silver planchets meant for 1964 quarters. These rare errors were never supposed to exist, and most were thought to be melted down. Yet, a few slipped through the cracks, undetected by the mint. So how can you tell if you've got one of these jackpot coins? Start by weighing it. A regular copper-nickel quarter weighs 5.67 grams, but a silver quarter weighs slightly more, around 6.25 grams. If yours tips the scale closer to that, you might have something special. Now, here's where things get even crazier. In recent years, one of these elusive silver 1965 quarters has been valued at an astronomical $25 million. Yes, you heard that right. $25 million for a coin that might just be hiding in an old jar of spare change. Think it can't happen to you? Think again. These coins are out there, waiting to be discovered. Check your pocket change, your grandparents' coin collection, or even that forgotten piggy bank. Who knows? You could be holding a piece of history and a fortune. But remember, before you start planning your dream mansion, make sure to have any suspected coins authenticated by a trusted professional. Coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can confirm if your quarter is the real deal. Coins like this remind us that history is full of surprises. So go ahead, check your change, and who knows? You might just strike it rich.